Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Is it my voice clear?
Yes.
Okay. Tonight we are going to present our presentation tonight. And before we start to present my presentation tonight, let us to introduce ourselves. My name is Abubakar, and then my partner Azkia, Dela, Lusiana. Yeah, the first presentation will be presented by Azkia, Dela. It's your time.
Okay, thank you, Abubakar. So first, what's the silent way method? The silent way is a methodology of teaching language based on the idea that teacher should be as silent as possible during a class, but learners should be encouraged to speak as much as possible. The silent way, as the name already suggests, the method is built upon the hypothesis that inside the classroom, the teacher should be as silent as possible, whereas the student or learner should be encouraged to produce as much language as possible, participate actively in class, and this way become autonomous learners. The goal of the teacher silence are the student progress in learning English, such as the student can practice the language, are curious about it, then they begin to explore it actively. The second, apply the silent way method. The first, learning process. In the silent way, students are seen as free of vast amount of experience and knowledge with them to the classroom, namely their first language. The teacher capitalizes on this knowledge when introducing new material, always building from the known to the unknown. And the second, teaching techniques. Just as the name implies, silence is a key tool of the teacher in the silent way. From the beginning levels, students to do 90% or more of the talking. Being silent moves the focus of the classroom from the teacher to the students and can encourage cooperation among them. It also frees the teacher to observe the class. Silence can be used to help students correct their errors. Teacher can remain silent when a student makes a mistake to give them time to self-correct. When they can also help students with their pronunciation by mouthing words or without vocalizing and by using certain hand gesture. And the last is teaching materials. The silent way makes use of some specialized teaching materials. Uh, Example, color questionnaire wrote the sound color chart, word chart, and final chart. So I think enough.
Okay, thank you for your excellent presentation and explanation. And then it's time to me. I will be I will explain about the principle of the silent way method. Like other methods, Gattegno used his understanding of the process of first language learning as the basis for stabilizing principle for teaching foreign language to adults. Gattegno recommends that learner return to the way babies learn. Learners are given ample opportunity thing without the teacher's control being too tight. In the bookmaking connections, 1994, Renee and Sain reported that excessive control from the teacher can reduce the effectiveness of learning. They say that learners should have choice and variety. If students are to be more self-motivated, they must be allowed to focus on their areas of interest and participate in activities that they find interesting. Next, and then about the characteristic of silent way method, the fields, according to Stafford, uh, the first one, teaching must be unsure of subordinates of learning. And then learning is not just an imitation or training process. And then third, the teacher tries not to interfere with teaching activities. And then the last, when working, learners should try to relate the forest experiences gained during first language learning. And then according to Karambas, the first repetition and imitation should be avoided. And then learners are only allowed to listen once. And then third, learning materials are never shown in the aspect of memorization. And fourth, teachers rarely make corrections because the students are considered capable of correcting themselves. And the fifth, speaking activities are carried out after doing writing exercises. And then the last one, if necessary, learners are responsible for their learning process. Okay, I think it's enough our presentation tonight. Maybe that's all, I think. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.